The last class we discussed the problem of solving a linear equation in two variables by the elimination method. Very clearly I gave you the format of the equation will be a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. Second equation should be a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Now what you observe here is another type of an equation where you're having 1 by 7x. We were basically discussing about the variables. Then again, what's very important is what's this question? It's solve for x and y. That's find the value of x and find the value of y. When you're saying solve for x and y is in the denominator, this will not be a linear equation. Its degree is not 1. You cannot have x and y in the denominator. So in such cases, what are we going to do? These are equations which can be manipulated to become linear equation in two variables. How? Let us do one thing. Let us consider the 1 by x here. Let 1 by x is equal to say a. Similarly, 1 by y is equal to b. So what happens to the given equation? Your equation becomes, it's nothing but 1 by 7x is nothing but 1 by 7 into 1 by x. So what do we do here is, we call this as 1 by 7a. I repeat, it's a 1 by 7 into 1 by x, which is a 1 by 7a. Similarly, plus 1 by 6b is equal to 3. We're just replacing the 1 by x. This is a 1 by 7 into 1 by x, so I'm replacing it. So this becomes your equation 1. Again, when you notice these fractions, what you could do is, you can definitely take LCM, remove the fractions here and then continue also. So I would prefer doing that initially and then continuing with this. So your LCM will be 42. So this becomes a 6a. 6 gets multiplied here, the 7 gets multiplied here, plus 7b is equal to 3. So in the next step, again you take your 42 on the other side. So you get a 6a plus 7b is equal to 126. The 42 goes there, it gets multiplied. So you get the 126. So this is equation 1, which is replaced as this. Now let's see how do we replace the equation 2. Now this one. Now again, as I said, what is this? This is a 1 by 2 into 1 by x. So equation 2 would be written as 1 by 2a minus 1 by 3b is equal to 5. Again, let's do one thing. Let's remove the fractions out of this. So it's a 6. 3 goes here. 3a minus 2b is equal to 5. So your second equation becomes 3a minus 2b is equal to 30. Equation number 2. Now we got the two equations. I write the two equations close to each other. There is no formality that one should be written up and 2 should be written down. Definitely nothing like that. Is equal to 126. This is equation 1. So the moment we see this, I feel like I can multiply equation 2 by this equation by 2, so that this also becomes a 6a. As I always tell you, you have an option. You can think of eliminating b or a. I thought of eliminating the a here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm multiplying this equation by 2, so that that equation, and what about equation 1? I'm not going to multiply anything. I'm just going to leave it like that. So let us multiply this. So this becomes a 6a minus 4b is equal to 60. That's your equation 2, which is being multiplied by 2 and rewritten. Now what are we doing? We have to subtract, because 6a, both the 6a's are in the same sign. So we subtract it. This is a minus, this becomes a plus, and this again becomes a minus. So this gets cancelled out. And this becomes a 11b is equal to 66. So b is equal to 66 by 11, that is equal to 6. Please remember, we are not expected to find out a and b. A and b are things that we have manipulated for our own, to make our work simpler. Okay, but let's find out a also and then go and find out what is x and y. Okay, so now since we have known b, which is the easier equation, I feel this 3a minus 2b is equal to 30 is an easier equation. So I'm going to substitute the value of b here. So that makes it 3a minus 2 and a 6 here, 6 for the b. So that's 12 is equal to 30. So I get 3a is equal to 42. So a is equal to 42 by 3, that is equal to 14. Yes. Now, that wasn't, again, let me repeat, we weren't asked to find out A and B. A and B are things which we introduced ourselves. So, the answer, required answer is what's x and y. What is A? A is nothing but 1 by x. So, we found out 1 by x is equal to A, that is 14. So, what is x then? The reciprocal. So, if 1 by x is 14, what is x? Reciprocated. So, it is a 1 by 14. Had this been a fraction, you will be reciprocating it. Similarly, what is 1 by y? 1 by y is b, and b, we found it as 6. So, y is equal to 1 by 6. So, this is how we solve an equation wherein x and y are in the denominator. Remember, if you are solving for x and y are in the denominator, it is no longer a linear equation. So, we will manipulate it in such a way it comes to our format. So, this is the format that we are looking for with the variables in the numerator, and then we solve it further. That's how we do it.